Hello, good evening from Portugal. Today is about 20 to 7 p.m. From in Portugal, and I have just to post some nice video and a small video to show you something very interesting. It's a beautiful Pinus sylvestris, and try to explain you a little bit what I have done and what you can do with this kind of species of Pinus. So I just posted minutes ago 2 or 3 pictures showing you what's happened before and after pruning and wiring work I have done with this beautiful tree. It's a fantastic tree. You know, the Pinus sylvestris is known as Sylvester pine or Scotch pine in English. So Pinus is a tree original from Eurasia, or the same thing as north and of Europe and some parts of Asia. So it's a beautiful tree. This tree in Portugal we have got a lot on a mountain, and it is really a fantastic, beautiful tree. You know, all the needles and all the structure of the tree is absolutely gorgeous. I have been working with this tree since long time, and you can see all the shape and the structure with the curve. It's been, you know, you look at this tree and you see a fantastic structural aesthetic and a beautiful shape with, you know, a conic shape, so beautiful, a conical shape. You know, the crown is already worked and is already beautiful. I have pinched all the dry needles and removed them from the tree. I cut some little branches and you know, just to keep all the foliage on a pads in really good conditions. And this tree even has got about 28 years old now. Is keeping, you know, is still growing. So it's very important to keep it healthy and beautiful. So it's the kind of work I have to do every year. But this year is the right time to start really removing all the branches and second branches I really don't need, and you know, give him really a fantastic and definitely very balanced shape with branches. And you know, so look at that. I have wiring these beautiful secondary branches on the top, and the tree now is absolutely gorgeous. All the foliage is going a little bit down, the branches they come down, and after I wired and took the foliage a little bit up, you know, giving really a fantastic aesthetic look. See, that is absolutely gorgeous. Is absolutely gorgeous, the tree. And you know, you can see all the foliage is beautiful. Don't forget, this kind of work is very important, and everybody can do it if you know exactly what to do. Of course, try to learn and try to see, and you know, draw in a piece of paper a little project about your tree, and try to dream about it and say, that's the form, that's the aesthetic I want to give, that's the shape I want to give to the tree. So it takes a long time to do this curve. It's not really easy, but you have to start doing when the tree is younger. If it's getting older, it's going to be too hard to make this and twist all the trunk. So it's very hard to do it. So if you do on the right time, so, and you can see your tree growing and becoming stronger and thicker with the real form you really wished the tree to have and to get it. So look at that. Look at the branches. They are so beautiful. You know. Look at that. Look at the position of the foliage. is and the parts, they are absolutely fantastic. Is a very delicate work, but we have, as always, I used to say to everybody who is subscribing my channel and is watching my channel, don't be hasty, do not rush. It's very important to be patient and doing the work slowly with your intelligence and using your dream. So it's absolutely important if you do the right things. If you break some Leo brushes, you're going really to change all the form of your beautiful tree. And you can affect your work, and you can affect your dream as well. So that's what I try to do always with my beautiful trees. Look at that, it's a piece of art. When you finish your task, when you get your task done, you see, fantastic, I just got a piece of art. That's what is important. It's never mind if it's a small tree or it's a big tree. Any tree is important for us. Every single tree they are very important for us. If you love your bonsai trees, you're really trying to do, to be clever and to get your task done with pleasure, with passion. Look at that. Have a look at the pictures I just posted, and you see he is a very important. On the previous video, I put some question, and basically everybody used to ask, can I do and can I prepare and create my own bonsai? Of course you can, but first you have to understand all the techniques. You have to understand how to lead with the beautiful trees. So if you do that, if you try to learn, if you try to see all the different examples for different masters, you can really understand how is fantastic the Japanese philosophy. So have a look, watch the videos, and here on this channel, on Sultan Bonsai channel, I try to show to everybody over the world who is really sharing with me and with comments and with sharing the opinions, because I still, even I have got big experience, and I have learned a lot with the Japanese books and the Japanese masters. I try always to learn more and more and more every single day. So it's important to know the species we are working, because, for example, pines, we have got hundreds of species of this kind of tree, but we need to know they are all different. For example, this pine, the Silvestris pine, is known as well with by its trunk, because they used to say is a red or rose or pink trunk. Is the pine with the pink trunk, but it's not really pink. But but inside the color of this tree is different. Is a hard trunk, is a hard wood, and is absolutely gorgeous. The tree is fantastic when it's growing healthy. So all different species, we have to know exactly where they used to be living, where they are original from. So if they are originals, we are working with the trees from a tropical side, we have to give a different treatment. If you are working with trees from North of Europe or North America, they are absolutely different, and we have to know exactly which kind of species you are working. So after that, you can use your intelligence, your imagination, but always respecting what is really a bonsai philosophy. Bonsai is not just a small tree. It's a lot more than that, So look at that, keep your stress away, and try to feeling so good looking at these beauties we have got around us if you have some bonsais. Look at that. Bonsai tree is a passion, and I'm here to give you and sharing my passion with you. Thank you very much. Be here. this evening, and I hope